the house of God.
Now, for your own soul's sake.
That's why the Bible is redundant. The Lord says things over and over because we're stiff-necked, hard-headed people.
Calm down and listen to one another. And more importantly, listen to this Bible. Right? Okay, watch this.
But in this last day, the Most High is raising up the true prophets of God.
All praise.
Question I'm asking. If nation is so great, like the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that has gone so nigh unto the laws of God is the light that we gotta let shine before men.
Now we want to show him. What's your name, bro? Maurice. Good to meet you, bro. I'm Kalaya. All right. Give me Genesis 25, starting verse 21. Watch this. So this is the origin of the white man. Give me Jacob. Somebody give me Jacob and Esau back there. Go ahead, read.
Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife.
So our forefather Isaac, he says he entreated the Lord, meaning he prayed to the Lord for his wife. Go ahead.
Because she was barren.
Because she couldn't have kids. Barren means that you can't have kids. Okay? So he's praying to the Lord, saying, Lord, why can't my wife have kids? I want her to have some kids. Go ahead.
And the Lord was entreated of him.
And the Lord heard his prayer.
And Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
And guess what? His wife got pregnant. Go ahead.
And the children struggled together within her.
So already, from the very beginning, it says children, meaning what? She gonna have twins. And already they fighting, they struggling together within her. Go ahead.
And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
So she asked God, she said, God, if this is from you, why am I having this trouble in my pregnancy? Why are these kids fighting inside of me? Go ahead.
And she went to inquire of the Lord.
This is what she asked the Lord. Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
He said, so these 2 kids that are in your womb are going to be 2 separate nations. 2 nations are in thy womb. Go ahead.
And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
And those 2 nations are going to be 2 manner of people, meaning 2. What's your manner? It's how you carry yourself, right? So these 2 nations are going to have totally 2 different mannerisms. They're going to be 2 different type of people, okay? One going to like their food seasoned, one going to like their food unseasoned. One going to have rhythm, one ain't going to have no rhythm. One going to like hot weather, one going to like cold weather. They're just 2 different type of people. One people like to chill, one people like to go out, put deer piss on them, lay in the field and hunt. They 2 different type of people. 2 different mannerisms. And all the different mannerisms of these people can actually be read in the scriptures. That's how we know who these people are.
One people shall be stronger than the other people.
What? Read it again.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
You hear that back there, brother? It said one of these nations of people are going to be stronger than the other nation of people. Okay? So one gonna be LeBron James, the other one gonna be Larry Bird. Okay? You feel me? One nation of people gonna be stronger than the other. Who's the strongest people? Who's the fastest people? Who jumped the highest? You see what I'm saying? That's in the Bible. A lot of people go, oh, we all created equal. No, we not. One nation of people is stronger than everybody else. Guess what? That's the same nation that was able to endure 400 years of slavery.
That's right.
How could you possibly endure 400 years of slavery more than once? Think about the first 400 years of slavery in hot-ass Egypt. Them people, wasn't no SPF 15 back then. Wasn't no sunblock back then. They would have shriveled up and died, man. Let's read. What no air conditioning? Go ahead.
And the elder shall serve the younger.
So it says, and the elder, meaning the child that's born first, is going to be a servant to the child that's born second. The elder shall serve the younger. Y'all hear? Listen up, Mark.
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Now we just established that. It was twins in her womb, right? It says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, meaning now she's ready to give birth. Go ahead.
And the first came out red.
The elder shall serve the younger. The first came out red. What a sign that? Oh, what? I got you. So it said the first came out red. Which one of these is red? This red. They like a reddish to a pink. Like, and I mean, look. What they call them down south? What they call them down south? They call them rednecks, right? I mean, I didn't make that up. We didn't make it up. It is what it is, right? Look, listen. I got this brother I watch. He deals with, like, you know, financial stuff, stocks and stuff like that. And he has a statement that he always says, and I like it. He said, the truth should never be considered, what do you say? The truth should never be considered, like, disrespect. That's what he said. The truth should never be considered as disrespect. If I'm just telling you the truth, I'm not disrespecting you. Okay, if I say white people put black people in slavery. White people had black people on plantations and branded them with their last names, and we carry those last names to this day. Am I disrespecting white people, or am I just saying what they did? I'm just saying what they did. The fact that they want to hide it and act like they didn't do it so their kids can feel good about where they get their wealth from, that's not my fault. Okay? It's not my fault that they the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
That's not my fault. They did it. They fulfilled those roles. They fulfilled them prophecies that's written in the Bible that said that they would do that and says who they are. So the first came out red. Okay? It says he's going to be a servant to the younger one. They're going to be our servants. We're going to read that out the Bible too. Read on.
And the first came out red, all over like in hairy garment.
It says, and he was hairy. Are we hairy people? Do you see hair on the back of our hands? Do you got hair all down the back of your back? You don't.
It's your thing. You do what you want to do. Malcolm Reese, get in here. I can tell you who to sock it to.
Who to sock it to?
Stop! I'm not touching it. There are only 2 toaster waffles. One of you has to have cereal.
Give me mine. Come on. Give it. You cheated. Give it.
Huh. Look at this. They're sending an unmanned probe to Venus and letting a bunch of school children name it. Well, that's gonna end badly.
They do this every month. He has sensitive skin. The hair gets itchy under his clothes.
Yeah, it seems like such a shame to just dump this in the trash. Maybe birds would like to make nests with it, or I don't know, maybe you boys could use it for school projects. Arms up.
Dude.
We're smooth people. They're the hairy people. They're red and hairy. It said the first came out red.
Go ahead. And they called his name Esau.
And they called his name Esau. This is Esau. Esau is the forefather, and this is the first white guy ever born. It's in the Bible.
Bring it out.
We read about the first black guy ever born. That was Adam. So we read about the first black guy. Now we're reading about the first white guy. Everybody's in the Bible. All 18 nations are in the Bible. You just got to be at Genesis. Bereshit. It means the beginning. The beginning of everything. Go ahead.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel.
So it says after Esau came out, Jacob came out, and his hand grabbed on the Esau's heel, right? So the elder shall serve the younger, okay? And they described him as red and hairy, but they didn't describe him. Why didn't describe him, Dante? Huh? Because he looked like everybody from the beginning. From Adam to up to him, everybody was black. They said this was such an anomaly, we got to write this down. This is different. Okay, now, the hand taking hold on Esau's heel, let's get that. Give me 2nd Ezra 6. Read verse 8 and 9. I'm going to explain what that means. It's symbolic. Remember it said the elder shall serve the younger? It's going to explain that.
2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 8. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him.
When Jacob and Esau were born of Isaac,
Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Ain't that what we just read in Genesis? Now it's going to tell you what that means.
For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth.
So Esau, him, he's the end of this world. And this world is coming to an end now.
That's right.
We're in the last days of this world.
Bring it out.
It's being destroyed as we speak.
Right.
But Jacob, and it's funny because this is the first thing I said when you walked up. We got next. Jacob is the beginning of the world to follow. Don't that make sense? Don't it make sense that we'll come around, go around, everything go around in cycles?
What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her. She hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
With the Zulu nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again.
You got a question, bro? Hey, what's your question? Do you know who you are according to the Bible? Do you see yourself on that sign?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you see yourself?
African American black.
African American.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is it? Do you know where that term comes from?
No.
Well, let me ask you this. What year were you born?
I was born in 1998.
Okay, you was born in 1998. I was born in 1973. The term African American came into the earth and started being used in 1980, like between 1986 and 1988. Jesse Jackson coined that phrase. So if I was born in 73, but that term didn't come around into the late 80s, am I African American? So I'm older than my nationality. Think about what you're saying. How could I be something before it was even created?
Right.
So wait, when were you, Mordecai, when were you born, your mommy asking?
54.
He was born in 54. So during his time, I believe they were still using the term colored. After that, before that, they was using the term Negro. So wait, we black, we African American, we Negro, we colored. At one time, they was calling us Afro-Americans, okay? And the whole time, we've been calling ourselves niggas. So what's our nationality? African Americans. So where does the term Africa come from? There's a guy named Leo Scipio Africanus. Okay, he's a Roman general. He conquered Hannibal in the Second Punic War, and that landmass was named after him. That's where Africa comes from. That's where that term comes from. America comes from a man named Amerigo Vespucci. He was an Italian map maker. Okay, that's where America's name, the name of America, comes from. So when you say you're African American, you're saying that I descend from two white men. It's not possible. So you're not African American. Do you believe the Bible? So in the Bible, the so-called African Americans are actually from the tribe of Judah.
That's right.
It's very significant because this is the head tribe of the nation of Israel, which is these 12 tribes right here. Give me a Hebrews 7 and 14. Give me that. Let me show you who else comes from the tribe of Judah. We already showed. Now, remember we showed you what Christ looked like? Now watch this. He's from the tribe of Judah. Watch who else came from the tribe of Judah.
Hebrews chapter 7 verse 14. For it is evident.
It's evident. That means it's obvious. Or we have evidence of this thing. That what?
That our Lord sprang out of Judah.
Christ came out of Judah. You came out of Judah. So what that mean about Christ? He black too, just like you.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today. Shalom.
We read it out. We already read that out the Bible. It said Christ had white woolly hair. His skin looked so dark it was burned in a furnace, and he had red eyes. We don't see that here. This is the image that we've been given right here. These. Do you know who this is? That's not Jesus. No, this is a man. His name is Caesar Borgia. During the Renaissance period, 1453, they painted this man. Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo painted this man, this image, as the new image of Christ. Christ, everybody before that knew that Christ was black. Let's get the image of Christ one more time out the Bible. Tell me your name again. Cameron. Let me read this for you one more time. Hey Dante, see, this is why it's so important that we out here. This is why it's so important we out here, because we don't know. And until somebody teaches, guess what? We just walk around, we don't know. These people right here, you see these? The tribe of Gad and the tribe of Reuben, those are your so-called those are your Native Americans, okay? The Native Americans were conquered over here in America, but those Native Americans are actually Israelites who came over here, and I might let him bring it out, but they came over here in they came over here a long time ago, okay, which we can read in the book of 2nd Ezra. Okay, he gonna bring all this out, okay, and they were conquered and they were slaughtered. We have high holy days that we're supposed to celebrate. They're all written here in the book of Leviticus, the 23rd chapter. All right.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission. Minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.